My name is Eric Park. I'm currently president of Korea Real Estate Service Development Association. At the same time, I'm the professor of the Real Estate Department in Korea Sungsil Cyber University. And also, I am the advisor of Korea Association of Realtors. The potential to invest in Vietnam's, there are young generations. At the same time, economic growth was quite high compared to other countries for the past 10 years. And that's one of the biggest potential to invest in Vietnam. At the same time, compared to other countries, Vietnamese work very hard. They work from the early beginning to late evening. Some of people, they have two jobs, some of them three jobs. That's very important for investment. Korea was a leading country to invest in terms of the FDI. Probably just it will expand more because as I mentioned, that Vietnam has a potential to invest. So far, just Samsung and many other companies they have invested already. However, and at the same time, just at the same time that the Vietnam economic grows fast, so probably just Korea FDI will be more increased in the future. I understand that the real estate business in Vietnam encountered a very difficulty. That is not just only that Vietnam, but also Korea, even other countries, because of the high interest rate. It's in short increased very high. That's one of the reasons. At the same time, that because of the war from Ukraine and Israel, the construction costs increased very high. Such the factors impacted that real estate business and development. So probably just time will be solved that because that every time that most of problems it will be overcome. So I'm sure that in short terms the real estate business in Vietnam is a little bit difficult. However, I hope it will be improved. For the real estate business, there are many funds financing are required. In terms of the financing, there are several types of the financing: equity financing, debt financing, mezzanine financing, and partnership financing, government financing. Particularly for the social housing, mostly the government financing is supported since that the social housing is not so much profitable. That's for the low level of the people to provide the shelters. So for to develop the social housing, probably just the government initiated more the financing to support the social housing. Korean has invested a lot for the past decade. So based on that, this investment, probably just Korean will invest more because they already have a basis in Vietnam. So at the same time, that every Korean believe that Vietnam has the potential in terms of the economic growth and young generations enough. So probably just most of people, I mean most of Koreans believe that Vietnam has a very big potential. So that's the reason that the Korean will invest more and more in the future. To prospect that the real estate business in 2024, most probably people expected that the interest rate will be just lower than before. That's one of the factors what the real estate business will be changed. So not only just interest rate, but also some but also some stabilization of the construction cost will be another factors. But however, that the Vietnam economy is recovering and then growing faster. So I'm sure that the Vietnam real estate business will be improved and then it will be better. However, there are some financial resources and also project financing is limited. So that's the reason, one of the critical factors. But by policy of the government, it will be solved. I'm sure that when the Korean invest in Vietnam, one of the difficulties that the clearance of the paper, such as the pink book, At the same time, that just when they invest M&A project, some language problem because basically just Vietnam version they prefer. However, when they have a conflict, it should be based on the English version. So that's the one of problems. And another the complaint from the investors, the market information is not so much transparent. That's another reason to worry about that when they invest in the Vietnams. Probably just government should consistent in terms of the policy implementations.